Next, we're moving on to Techno Dictator. This was going to be the album that I just played before I had thought to make this mixed CD. Get that album art up there. And it's pretty cool album art. It's like a dictator with a disco ball. Boomboxes behind him. What's not to like? Techno Dictator is obviously a combination of two English words, so I don't need to tell you what it means. This first song is going to be called Silmatsumiat. I like this song quite a bit. I believe it is the first song on the album. And in English, Silmatsumiat means blurry eyes. Alright, not great right now. It might have been because the intro was so long that it was not ready for the rock sounds. And perhaps the extended yelling is making it a little hard to pick up too. Felt like we were almost going to sync up for a moment there. Okay, we got a bit of something going on here. Here we go. Now we're synced up a little bit. Are we about to lose it? Oh no, it's still there. Well, it's not great now. Alright, feeling this a little bit. We can keep it up. I mean, you can't go twice as fast as this, but it's doing something. I'll let you cook. Oh, we lost it again. Alright, now let's freshen up a little bit for this part. Close enough. But yeah, just imagine like this part, but like going to the faster beat. Like doubling up on this. And how much fun that would be in like an actual DDR. Like if this was twice as fast as it is, that would be fun. Oh, like those are so spaced out, it's boring. Like, I see the jump coming, and I'm like, okay, jump. We'll get there eventually. Like, look at this. Boring. This is fast-paced music. Give me a lot of arrows. Yeah, I want to see this speed right here. But, like, the whole time. That's the end of that song. You get a little boing sound effect at the end. So this band, I mean, a lot of people kind of associate metal with, like, heavy themes and scary dudes. These guys are actually pretty silly. We just heard a little boing sound effect. That's just a little cute and cartoony. And they're just goofy, fun guys. They'll, like, sexually harass each other on stage and stuff and just joke around. All the music videos are really silly. Like, there's one or two that are kind of serious, but for the most part, they're just goofy fun. That's probably what I really like the most about this band is just they're just silly. There's nothing particularly controversial going on here. We're just goofy dudes singing our cool techno metal. This next song is called Rhetori, which is Principle from the Techno Dictator album. I believe this song has an official music video, so if you want to watch that, you should. Averta Yaliha did too. Maybe I should be mentioning that. Oh, here we go. This is cool. This is a fun song. It flip-flops around a little bit. We're doing this part a lot, huh? Throwing those back and forth side combos at me. Like at this part in the music video, one guy is sucking the other guy's finger suggestively. Because it's fun to goof around and act a little gay. One of the music videos, Mina Maran, is just them like placing prank, like they're just making prank phone calls in a limousine. I think in this part of the music video, they're like dressed in swag and like wearing like those goofy shades, like those what are they called, shutter shades, and looking kind of rap-like. So at this point, there would be the two lead singers, MC Rocka P, which is this guy. Well, I guess that's two people singing at once. The more generic sounding dude in this song, that's Spellgoth. He's fine and I like him, but I just find his sound a bit generic. Whereas the singer that's about to sing next I like a lot better. I think he sounds a bit more unique, and I just like his growliness. Whoop. Oh, now we're doing this again, but way more spaced out. Now for a more hectic outro. It's definitely not going to sync with this part very well. Oh, it tried to get a little rapid at the end there. Oh yeah, I guess this outro is like footsteps, it's falling. So that was Rhetori. That's a good one. Alright, so what else so far has had a music video? That I've played. So Verta Yaliha had a music video. Did Ush? I don't think Ush did, or Arise. Forevermind didn't. Grand Ball did. Grand Ball had a music video. It's pretty cool. It's like a, I guess I would describe it as like stock footage of like a town with like their live shows projected onto various services. It's pretty cool. Verta Sata did not, and Rhetori. Okay, so not a whole lot of music videos so far. Which I feel like generally bands try to do music videos out of what they consider to be their best songs, because, you know, if you're going to make a music video for people to watch and like advertise with, you generally kind of pick your best ones. Of course, that might not be everyone's opinion, but I feel like that's kind of a good move to do. Alright, so that was Techno Dictator from 2013. It would be Again, 2 years after Paris Technique in 2011. This next one, kind of a sister album because it has like a similar name and similar sound. This one's called the Disco Vibrator from 2015. Another 2 years later. This song is called, Lata Ya Varmista, which is lock and load in English. Oh my god. Are these songs a little bit quieter than they were? Because I feel like I'm noticing the game sound effects more and they're just so generic and ugly. Oh, again, eagle-eyed listeners, or viewers, might recognize this beat right here. Oh, I'm going first. That is, I used that clip in my opening videos of some of my regular playthroughs. Okay, this is feeling pretty good. Oh yeah, this is good. Here we go. Oh, you're losing it a little bit. Okay, here we go. Alright, this song's actually going pretty well. Oh, we're losing it a little bit. Are we getting back to it? Yeah, we are. Whoop. Those were downs, not ups. I was feeling it a little too much, and my DDR instinct started taking over. Oh, I was already stepping on it, so it's fine. Oh, that'd be an interesting thing to test out. If I'm already stepping on a hold, will it just go? Oh, yeah, it does. Look. Whoop. I don't have to step... Oh, it took away my up. I think it's because I was slightly sliding off of it. Yeah, you don't have to step at the beginning of the hold arrows. Or we just... Alright, I'd say it handled that song pretty okay. Maybe like a 75%? So once again, that was Lata Ya Varmista. Lock and load. Yes, enter my name. Man, there's so many button pushes to get to the next song. Number 13. This is Avastana Neat, which means just married. Still from the Disco Vibrator album. That is the one I have up there, right? Yeah, it is. Oh no, it did miss. I was just leaving my foot on left to see if I could get away with it. Let's try it on up. Oh no, it starts for a little bit, but I guess you do have to do it legit. It really seems like you don't for a bit though. Oops. Getting a little tangled up. This song does not have a music video, but it came out as a single before the album released. There's a little extra trivia. It's a good one. I like this one. Well, I keep saying that. I'm gonna like all of these. This is a particularly curated playlist just for me. Now, I was of course limited by the space on a CD-ROM, of course. I couldn't pick all of the songs I like, which is most of them. I'm actually gonna, oops. After this, I'm gonna check my, so on my phone, I don't use like Spotify or any streaming services or anything. I just have like a bunch of MP3s on my phones of like the discographies of bands I like. And in my music player, what the hell is it called? I don't remember what my music player app is called, but it's a pretty good one. And what I do is, like a while ago, I listened to the discographies of like all the bands I liked, like full discographies, earliest to newest. And I would just be like, okay, you know what, this one's a particular banger. And I made a best of list of like all the bands on there. So after the song, I'll go over those. This song is also okay synced up. It could be a bit more fun, like it's not fast enough. Oh, that's a particularly good part too. Blending with the female vocals here. It's good stuff. Got some nice woes in it too. Doesn't that just sound cool? That was a pretty good way to finish the song. Okay, so on my... What is this app? Oh, Pulsar. I use Pulsar Plus on my phone. So my playlists are Best of Bish, Passcode, Baby Metal, Lady Baby, Powerman 5000, Rammstein, Real, Turmion Katilot, and Yosei Teikoku. The Turmion Katilot album playlist is the longest one. It's 63 songs, and it is almost 4 hours long. That is a 4-hour playlist of what I think are notable bangers. So we are only getting a small piece of what I think is the best. Alright, that was Last Underneath. So the next album would be Dance Panic. And in my notes it says, oopsie, because when I made this mixed CD, I was doing it in order, and I was very tired. I had woke up hours before I usually do and got very little sleep, so I was having a very tuckered out day. And I accidentally didn't put any tracks from Dance Panic on this. It is a good album to compensate. I listened to it on the bus home last night all the way through. And it's a double mistake because it's got dance in the name. And the song on it, Dance Panic, named after the album, is a really good song. Dance Panic has an official music video. You should look it up. It's very funny. It's very cool. They make like a Mortal Kombat fighting game style music video where this dude is at a club surrounded by very mediocre looking women and just fighting people with dance moves. It's very stupid. That one was in 2017, so again it would be another 2 years later after Disco Vibrator of 2015. So I'm very sorry, but I forgot to put Dance Panic. So we're skipping Dance Panic, and we're going to the 8th album, well I guess technically the 9th on this list, called Universal Satan. Those are English words, so I don't need to tell you what those mean. This one is from 2018, so this would be just 1 year after Dance Panic. And this song is called Sikio, which is the Finnish word for fetus, which we can see right on the cover. There's a little fetus. I believe this would be the first album that had their new backup singer, Shag Yu, singing along with MC Rocka P. I knew him originally from Fear of Domination, which I wasn't like crazy about, but I liked their first album okay. And I was like, I don't know, the guy from Fear of Domination, which I feel pretty middling about joining Turmion Katilot, but it's fine. I like him. So thank you, Shag Yu, for everything you do. This song also has a music video. It's also very silly. It's dudes in latex gear. Well, there's like a dude in latex gear, and he's watching a secret tape of them playing this song live. And he's eating a peanut butter and jelly sandwich very messily in his bondage gear. And I guess his partner comes home, another dude in latex gear from work, and he has to hide, I guess. It's very silly. Anyways, I'm going to let you listen to the new backup singer. That, of course, is our boy MC. But you'll hear some Shaggy in here. Here he is. This song is not synced very well. This is not a good time. Yeah, I like the back and forth between them in this. Oop. Sigma should have zagged again. That was an appropriately rapid part. We're not going to do it again for this, though. Oh, what do you mean? Ugh. The song was almost over, so we're not going to do that again. That's just making me play more of this game. How could you do that? Oh, it gave me an A anyways? Okay, whatever. Well, that was most of Sikio. You can go watch the music video for the whole thing. It probably won't interrupt you, and the visuals will be way more interesting. So next up on the Universal Satan album is Rangeistus, which is the Finnish word for penalty. This song is another song I use a clip of in my videos. This is the... I think I use this in my Sega Saturn videos opening. Pretty much just that intro part. It's got a kind of a... gives me a bit of a retro vibe. Oh, I went down. I should have went up again. I am like intentionally not learning this game because I don't want it to influence my DDR feels. Oops. Damn it. I hoped I should have downed again. Ooh, appropriately rapid part. Do more of those. Oh, almost. Oh, stop telling me I'm doing bad. You're doing bad. It is... oh gosh. It really is so jarring to play this. Like, playing DDR, my legs were getting tired because I was moving around a lot. In this, my legs are getting tired because I have to actively focus and not just, like, kind of let the rhythm take me, which feels good to do and get tired of. This is like I have to, like, stiffen up my body. It's just stiff and uncomfortable. Anyways, yeah, that was the song I used a clip for in my Sega Saturn Archives videos. That is all of that album, Universal Satan from 2018. Now we're moving on to Global Warning. This would be in 2020, another 2 years later. This first song is called Naitu, which means married. And yes, I realized there was a song called Just Married, and now there's one called Married. Maybe it's like a sequel? I don't know. This song is, this one also has a official music video, which is, again, very silly. It's about COVID and, like, how they found it in, like, a sex worker's butt or something. I don't know, it's a little hard to follow. Something along those lines or whatever. There's, like, an abyss inside of her or something. But what you should do is, if that sounds a little too stupid for you, you should watch the, I believe it's called Tuska. Tuuska, perhaps? Oh, I like this background color. I can see the arrows very clearly. But they did this song, so during the pandemic, well, they weren't doing live shows, so they did like a sort of like live show video. Of course, there was no audience. They filmed it inside of I can't remember exactly what it's called. It's a huge facility, a huge open air facility, and they filmed it by firelight and like a little stage with like cool, like really high up drone shots and stuff, and a lot of just really good direction and editing. And they just did like a live show, and you could like buy tickets online to watch it when it came out. I don't think there's any way to watch it now, but when I did get those tickets and I watched it, I did a screen cap of it, like I screen recorded the whole thing so I could keep it forever, because I wasn't sure just how available it would be afterwards. If it came out on like Blu-ray or DVD, that'd be swell, and I would buy that like right away, because it is a really great show. But yeah, you can watch this song from that show live. Tuska, I believe it is called again. It's a really great show. The actually, I think watching this show might be my record for hardest I've ever cried. So I'm a very emotional person. Sometimes like certain songs do it. Certain like, you know, some subjects will do it. Like when I'm watching really sad movies, or like if there's like a big heroic sacrifice, I tear up a lot. Like at the end of Train to Busan, I cried particularly hard. You know, just like drama shows. But sometimes music does it too. Music that makes me feel so good that I get weepy over it. So we did like a group trip to Ottawa a bit ago. We got like an Airbnb, saw some of the sights, and just like hang out by the lake. And I brought this on my laptop, the live Tuska show. And you know, friends were like, "Oh, we're gonna go outside and hang out by the fire for a little bit." And I don't really like being outside, especially by lakes, because of mosquitoes. And you know, no one likes mosquitoes, but I have a very particular allergy to bug bites. And I'd already gotten a couple bites that I wasn't wild about having. So I was like, I'm going to stay inside and abuse substances and just watch this show. So I got pretty high and pretty drunk too, and just watched this Tuska live show that begins with this song. And I was indoors by myself. So I was like, oh, I'm just going to like sing along and shout and stuff, and I'm going to feel really good about it. And like their music is just really vibes with me. This is the music of my soul we're listening to here. What we've been listening to. And yeah, so I just wept while singing along, watching this show. And I'm not just talking like, oh, I know, a bit of tears. It was like, my tears were like so constantly flowing that I could probably have filled like 2 or 3 shot glasses with high water. I was just feeling it. I was just really in there. Because, you know, again, I was like high and not a little bit drunk. So my inhibitions, my defenses were down. And I was like, oh, here they come. Here come the waterworks. Even like the first time I watched it completely sober, I got a little teary-eyed. I was dancing around my room just having a great time. But yeah, that was like the hardest I've ever cried. I could have been dehydrated, and not just from the alcohol. But yeah, because I was high, I was vibing so strongly, and like there's no audience, it's just them. So I just like I got in the mindset of they're playing just for me. So I was like overwhelmed emotionally by that. Yeah, that was Naitu, Married, on the Global Warning album from 2020. This next one is called Torvasana, which is a safe word. This was also, like, I don't think this is considered a particularly great song on the album. I like this one a lot. We can see here that it's like the shortest one yet, and I absolutely hate that because I like the sound of it so much. This was also in that live show. So I was like fucking jumping for joy. I think when this song played, that might have been when I was like, oh, I'm going to stand up. I'm not going to sit and watch this anymore. Man in Jar vibe? I don't know what the heck that means. This gives you Man in Jar vibe. Well, thanks for coming along, Capricious? I don't know how to pronounce your username. The intro with this song makes me think of, what's that weird Japanese movie? It's like really good, and it has like weird body horror in it. Iron Man. It makes me think of Tetsuo Iron Man, the opening. Not the rest of it, obviously, but I just really like the back and forth nature of this song. It sounds very cool. Oh wait, are you referencing the bad video of a man in a jar? Oh yeah, the glass jar that breaks in his butt. I have no idea why music would give you that kind of vibe. Maybe Passengers of Shit could give you that kind of vibe. This is just some good old techno metal. Oh, my camera angle. You know what? That checks out. At first I thought, I was like, how does, like, I get this kind of music isn't for everyone, but why would you think of the guy that squats onto a glass jar and it breaks inside of his butt? Why would this remind you of that? But no, now that you say it, the camera angle of my dance mat cam, yeah, nah, you're right. So that was Torvasana from the Universal. Oh no, I didn't change the album art. I got distracted, I think. Oh wait, no. Yeah, no, I did. I just got stupid. That wasn't from Universal Satan. That was from Global Warning in 2020. So this would be the first time that an album didn't come out 2 years later, but instead 3 years later with Omen X. This is their most recent album. It came out in 2023. This song is called, is there really just two left? Yeah, that's it. We're almost finished. This song is called Sormenjälki, which is the Finnish word for fingerprint. If you were, well, I mean, this is live streaming on YouTube, but if you were watching any of my DDR videos on YouTube as, like, episodes, this is the song I use in the opening. So if you're ever curious about the song I use in the opening of these episodes, it is this song coming up. And it is the very beginning of the song too, so you'll hear it right away. This one also has an official music video, and it's quite silly. Oh yeah, please don't clip that. Please don't clip me reenacting the Man in Jar video. This isn't a popular channel. Like, I'm not popular anyways. No one's gonna see your clip. Don't even put the work in. But I guess, honestly, if someone did, I wouldn't really care. It'd be a good representation of the kind of crass comedy of the channel. We're doing a lot of holds in this part. Ugh. Oh, I'm sorry you wasted your effort trying. Well, I don't just like leave these on my Twitch channel to die. I am playing through all of the Dance Mat games on PS2. One on PS1 and one on PS3 as well. So this will be going on the YouTube channel as an episode. Oh, you know what? I haven't taken any advertisement breaks this whole time. So I guess I'll do it at the end. It's too late now. We're one song away from finishing this. That was Storm and Yalki, Fingerprint from the Omen X album 2023. This is the last song that we're doing. And honestly, this is going on a lot longer than it should have. This one is called Kualataiva Vamoya. I don't know. I don't speak Finnish. I can't pronounce any of these correctly, so don't quote me on the pronunciations. The English title is Fatal Injuries. This is Fatal Injuries from the Omen X album. I didn't end up doing any of the songs on Pro because I don't care. This one's a little different, and I kind of like it for that. It's a bit of a softer song, but it's still heavy. Oh, what do you mean? Alright, we're gonna do that song. That's like the third time it's done that. But this is the last song. I can't have you doing that a lot. Actually, you know what? That was an opportunity for me to do a song on Pro, like I said I would, and didn't get around to doing. You better not do that again. I know it's the... it could be my PS2, but... we know it's not the disc. Because I burnt this disc... Oh. Oh, gosh. Gosh, this is terrible. If you thought it was rough that the music didn't sync at all. I'm gonna try though. Oh gosh, what was that? Oh gosh, I'm upping when I should down. Yeah, please slow down a little bit. Oh gosh, not there. Oh, I keep upping when I want it down. I'm going DDR mode. And there's like no rhyme or reason to the arrows either. See, this is good here. Oh gosh. Why would you make this part fast? It is like having the up and downs like backwards before was pretty rough to deal with. But when you're really going at this difficulty, it is so bad. I always want to step up on the down arrows because of DDR. See, maintain this speed. You're just, like, it's just generating fast arrows for no reason. Is that it? Alright. Well, that was the last song. That was Kulatavia Vamoya, Fatal Injuries from the Omen X album. That is the end of this playthrough. I can get rid of this, put the links up. This was the worst one, okay? If you watch this and you're like, oh man, I don't watch more of this, you won't. I committed to playing every PS2 dance mat game. Dance Factory was one of them. It is terrible. It poorly generated arrows to a bunch of music. But I squeezed as much content out of it as I could have by just simply picking a band I really love and having them to talk about how much I like them, show off my tattoo and stuff, and I am so sorry for Dance Factory. We've done DDR Konomics, Max and Max 2, In the Groove, Extreme, Extreme 2, now Dance Factory. There won't be one as bad as this again. This just sucks. Of course there won't be this kind of music, because it's Turmion Katilot. And But yeah, you can subscribe if you want to watch the episodes I've already done of the good dancing games. Or subscribe to the Twitch to watch me do it live. Again, only proper games going forward. Dance Factory was the blackest of black sheep. And, man, I'm just glad it's over. That was like an hour and 40 minutes of fucking garbage. Anyways, yeah, please look forward to the next one. We're going to get back to good games. And thanks for watching. Bye.